rise. This Commission of Inquiry is now in session. Please be seated.
We're in the 40th day of hearing, and as per the agenda items that I have in front of me here, we'll deal with some of the summonses that have been issued. And I believe that those that have been following up with all the updates from this Commission of Inquiry, I know you will get the benefit that there are a lot of information that have been posted through our website and also through our Facebook page. But without further ado, as I proceed with the hearing, Counsel, can you take us through this morning?
Good morning, Chairman and Commissioner Tolik. For the record, my name is Keeper. Initial name, I'm Counsel Assistant. I refer to today's daily diary, Commissioner, and I'm going to mention those matters that I have, or summonses that I have carriage of. The first one that I'd like to mention is item number 4. Item 4 is the return of summons number 7, which was issued to the Department of Treasury, the Secretary, Mr. Andrew Oike.
Counsel. Good morning.
For the record, Council's name is Keva, initial M, IAPF for Acting Secretary, Department of Treasury.
Yes, Commissioner. Basically, the status of this summons is we are in the process of trying to get a statement done by the acting secretary, and we've been liaising with the counsel for Mr. Oike to have the statement done. At this stage, we anticipate that the statement will be settled in about 2 weeks' time from today. In the circumstances, Commissioner, I would ask for summons number 7 to be adjourned to the 1st of September 2022 at 10 a.m. That is next week, Thursday. And then we will attend on that date and inform the Commission as to the status of the statement that we want the Treasury Secretary to do. After that, then we intend to have the Secretary to attend and speak to his statement and answer any other questions that may arise. And we should be in a position to inform the Commission of a date on which he can attend by next week, Thursday, Commissioner. So if a direction could be given for this summons to be adjourned or extended to Thursday, the 1st of September 2022 at 10 a.m. for further mention. Thank you.
Thank you, Council. In light of the situation and in consideration to that, the Commission directs that summons number 7, dated 6 January 2022, issued to Acting Secretary, Department of Treasury, Mr. Andrew Oake, is extended to Thursday, the 1st of September 2022 at 10 a.m. for mention. Again, dated is 25th day of August 2022 and authorized by the Commission. Thank you, Council.
Chairman, if I may be excused.
You can be excused. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner. I move on to the next matter, which is item number 5 on today's daily diary. Item 5 is in relation to the return of summons number 8. Summons number 8 was issued to the State Solicitor, Mr. Daniel Rob-Guerrea. Commissioner, the status of this matter is Mr. Rob-Guerrea has basically complied with the summons that was issued to him in terms of the production of documents. Now, in the course of reviewing the material, we did come up with some crucial matters that will have to be brought to the attention of Mr. Rob-Guerrea. And actually, we have, and the way to, we think, to address those issues is like the previous matter, to have a statement done, and we are in the process of liaising with Mr. Rob-Guerrea to have that achieved, Commissioner. And we will therefore ask for this summons to be extended to the 1st of September 2022. And in the meantime, we will continue to liaise and have the statement done. We will inform the court of the status of the statement come next week, Thursday. So if a direction could be given in those terms. Thank you.
Thank you, Council. In consideration to that, the Commission directs that summons number 8, dated 27 January 2022, issued to State Solicitor, Mr. Daniel Rob-Guerrea, is extended to Thursday, the 1st of September 2022 at 10 a.m. for mention. Again, dated is 25th day of August 2022 and authorized by the Commission. Thank you, Council.
Thank you, Commissioner. I mention item number 6, which is in relation to the return of summons number 9. Summons 9 was issued to the Attorney General, the Secretary, Dr. Eric Kwa. Commissioner, you will recall that Dr. Kwa did make an appearance. He made an appearance some time back, I think in April, and he made an undertaking or informed the Commission of the need to file a statement. And in order to do that, he said he needed a report of an administrative inquiry that was set up by the NEC, and that he was trying to obtain authorization or permission from the NEC to consult the report in order to do his statement. And we have yet to receive any feedback from him or his lawyers as to the status of the matter. Therefore, Commissioner, we will ask for this matter, this summons to be adjourned again. You will, however, note that Commissioner, the composition of the NEC has just been recently reconstituted, and we think that that might have an effect on Dr. Kwa obtaining the statement. That's subject to be confirmed by the witness himself. So, Commissioner, in the circumstances, we will ask for the summons to be extended to the same date of 1st of September 2022 at 10 a.m. In the meantime, we'll try to confirm with the witness and inform the Commission next week accordingly. Thank you.
Thank you, Counsel. In consideration to that, the Commission directs that summons number 9, dated 27 January 2022, issued to Attorney General Dr. Eric Kwa, is now extended to Thursday, the 1st of September 2022, at 10 a.m. for mention. Again, dated is 25th day of August 2022, and authorized by the Commission. Thank you, Counsel.
Thank you, Commissioner. I move on to item number 7 on the daily diary. Item number 7 is in relation to the return of summons number 13, which was issued to the Honourable Sir John Pundari.
Yes.
Thank you, Commissioner. In terms of the production of documents, Commissioner, the witness has complied with the summons. He was summoned in his capacity as the Minister for Finance, and as you may be aware, that is no longer the case, Commissioner. In any event, the witness has just, we're trying to re-establish communication with the witness again. So it's just returned from the national general elections and formation of the government and all that. So we should be able to reach out to him, Commissioner. So if I could get a same direction for extension of this summons to 1st of September 2022. We'll advise or inform the Commission of the status on that date. Thank you.
Similarly, Counsel, in respect to that, the Commission directs that summons number 13, dated 27 January 2022, issued the Minister for Finance, Honourable Sir John Pundari, is now further extended to Thursday, 1st of September 2022 at 10 a.m. for mention. I should make a correction here that at the time of the summons had been served recently, was the minister at that time. The current setup of the government now, she's the new finance minister, so we put that on record for our information. Therefore, again, the direction dated is 25th day of August 2022 and authorized by the Commission. Thank you, Counsel.
Thank you, Commissioner. I move on to item number 11 on the daily diary. Item number 11 is in relation to the return of summons number 18, Summons number 18 was issued to the Department of Prime Minister and NEC, in particular to the Secretary, Mr. Ivan Pomeliu.
Yes,
Commissioner, Mr. Pomeliu is a relevant witness for purposes of assisting the Commission in relation to the issue of record keeping and storage by the Department of Prime Minister and NEC. And we currently we're in the process of liaising with him to have a statement done accordingly. We anticipate to have that completed within the next 2 weeks. So we will ask for an adjournment for his summons to be adjourned for a direction for his summons to be adjourned to the 1st of September 2022 at 10 a.m. Thank you.
Thank you, Council. Along with the others, the Commission directs that summons number 18, dated 27 January 2022, issued to Secretary, Department of Prime Minister and NEC, Mr. Ivan Pomeliu, is now extended to Thursday, the 1st of September 2022 at 10 a.m. for mention. Again, dated this 25th day of August 2022 and authorized by the Commission. Thank you, Council.
Thank you, Commissioner. I now move on to item number 13. Item number 13 on the daily diary is in relation to the return of summons number 22.
Yes, Council.
Summons number 22, Commissioner, is yet to be served on the witness, or it's proposed to be issued to the Honourable Don Pompolier. Commissioner, however, I am in discussions with the Honourable Don Pompolier, and I'm pleased to inform the Commission that he has responded positively and seems to give to be cooperative in terms of assisting the Commission. What we're doing is we are in the process of doing a statement for him to file and assist the Commission in relation to its inquiry. I will ask for an extension of this summons, Commissioner, or I will ask that this summons be listed for mention again on the 8th of September 2022 at 10 a.m. to enable us to finalize the statement. Thank you.
Sorry, Council, you asking the 8th of September?
Correct, that's correct, yes, 2 weeks from today.
2 weeks, instead of the 1st of September?
Yes.
Okay.
So the 8th of September 2022.
8th September. Okay. Well, in consideration to that, the Commission directs that summons number 22, dated 10th of May 2022, issued to Honourable Don Pompolier, is now further extended to 8th of September 2022 at 10 a.m. for mention. Again, dated is 25th day of August 2022 and authorized by the Commission. Thank you, Council.
Thank you, Commissioner. Item number 15 on the list is summons number 24.
Yes, Council.
Summons number 24 is proposed to be issued to the Honourable Paul Parkup, MP.
Yes.
Commissioner, we're still in the process of trying to effect service, and we will need more time to do that. So, if a similar direction could be given for an adjournment, or for the summons to be listed on the 8th of September as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Council. Yes, in consideration to that, the Commission is satisfied and therefore directs that summons number 24, dated 10th May 2022, issued to Honorable Powes Pakup, is now further extended to Thursday, the 8th of September 2022 at 10 a.m. for mention. Dated is 25th day of August 2022 and authorized by the Commission. Thank you, Council.
Thank you, Commissioner. I move on to item number 16 on the list, which is in relation to the return or the mention of summons number 25, Commissioner. Summons number 25 is proposed to be issued to Dr. Clement Waine. This summons is yet to be served. We're trying to effect service. So if a direction could be given for this summons to be listed for mention on the 8th of September as well.
Thank you, Council. I'm satisfied with that. And therefore the Commission directs that summons number 25, dated 10th of May 2022, issued to Dr. Clement Waine, is now further extended to Thursday, the 8th of September 2022 at 10 a.m. for mention. Again, dated is 25th day of August 2022 and authorized by the Commission. Thank you, Council.
Thank you, Commissioner. I refer to item number 17 on the list, which is in relation to the return or the mention of summons number 26, which is made out to Dr. Peter Cora. We're still trying to serve this summons. So if similar direction could be given for this summons to be listed for mention on the 8th of September 2022 at 10 a.m. as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Council. The Commission, in consideration to that, directs that summons number 26, dated 10 May 2022, issued to Dr. Peter Cora, is now further extended to Thursday, the 8th of September 2022 at 10 a.m. for mention. Dated is 25th day of August 2022 and authorized by the Commission. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner. I make mention of item number 18 on the list, which is the mention of summons number 27. Summons number 27 is issued to Dr. Thomas Webster. Yes. Again, service is the issue here. We will effect service within the next 2 weeks. So if a similar direction could be given for this summons to be extended for mention or for further mention on the 8th of September 2022 at 10 a.m.
Thank you. Similarly, the Commission directs that summons number 27, dated 10 May 2022, issued to Dr. Thomas Webster, is now further extended to Thursday, the 8th of September 2022 at 10 a.m. for mention. Dated is 25th day of August 2022 and authorized by the Commission. Thank you, Council.
Thank you, Commissioner. I now move on to item number 18 on the list. Item number 19, 19 on the list.
Yes.
Item 19 is in relation to the return or mention of summons number 28, which is proposed to be issued to Mr. Arthur Sumare.
Yes.
That's yet to be served, Commissioner. So we will need an extension or direction for adjournment to the 8th of September, Commissioner. Thank you.
The Commission is satisfied with that and therefore directs that summons number 28, dated 10 May 2022, issued to Mr. Arthur Samara, is now further extended to Thursday, the 8th of September 2022 at 10 a.m. for mention. Dated is 25th day of August 2022 and authorized by the Commission. Thank you, Council.
Thank you, Commissioner. I move on to item number 22. It's a summons to be issued to Miss Evangeline Tauno.
Yes.
Commissioner, the status is the same. That's yet to be served. So if that could be adjourned to next week, to the 8th of September as well with the others.
Sorry, that is summons number
Summons number 31, sorry.
31.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Council. In consideration to that, the Commission directs that summons number 31, dated 10 May 2022, issued to Ms. Evangeline Tauno, is now further extended to Thursday, the 8th of September 2022, and authorized for 2022 at 10 a.m. for mention, dated this 25th day of August 2022, and authorized by the Commission. Thank you, Council.
Thank you, Commissioner. Item number 23 on the list is a summons to be given to Mr. Gary Hersey. That's summons number 32.
Yes.
That's yet to be served, Commissioner. So if this summons could be extended, or rather a direction could be given for this summons to be listed on the 8th of September 2022 as well.
Thank you, Council. The Commission directs that summons number 32, dated 10th of May 2022, issued to Mr. Gary Hersey, is now further extended to Thursday, 8 September 2022 at 10 a.m. for mention. Again, dated is 25th day of August 2022 and authorized by the Commission. Thank you, Council.
Yeah, thank you, Commissioner. Last item for me, item number 25. It's summons 34 to be issued to Mr. Isaac Lupari.
Yes, Council.
We've yet to serve that as well. So if a direction could be given for this one to be listed
Yes,
on the 8th of September as well for further mention.
Yes, Council. Similarly, the Commission directs that summons number 34, dated 10 May 2022, issued to Mr. Isaac Lupari, is now further extended to Thursday, the 8th of September 2022 at 10 a.m. for mention. Dated is 25th day of August 2022 and authorized by the Commission. Thank you, Council.
Thank you, Commissioner. Pardon me, I have two more matters to mention.
That's okay.
Yes. The next matter is item number 29 on the list. Item 29 is the mention of summons number 38, which is to be issued to Mr. Larry Hore.
Yes.
That's yet to be served, Commissioner, so if a similar direction could be given.
Thank you, Council. Similarly, in consideration to that, the Commission directs that summons number 38, dated 10 May 2022, issued to Mr. Larry Hore, is extended to Thursday, 8 September 2022 at 10 a.m. for mention. Dated is 25th day of August 2022 and authorized by the Commission. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner. Now, my last matter is item number 36.
Yes.
That's a summons to be given to Mr. Wasantha Kumarasiri. That's summons number 45. We've yet to serve the summons, so if a similar direction could be given as well. Thank you, Commissioner.
Yes, similar to that, Council. The Commission directs that summons number 45, dated 10 May 2022, issued to Mr. Wasantha Kumarasiri,
Yes.
is extended to Thursday, the 8th of September 2022 at 10 a.m. for mention. Dated this 25th day of August 2022 and authorized by the Commission. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner. I will now hand it over to Mr. Guerra to deal with the balance of the matters.
Thank you.
Good morning, Mr. Commissioner.
Good morning.
Commissioner, I will deal with the matters that are under my carriage. Firstly, turning to agenda item number 1. That's in relation to summons number 21, issued to the then Prime Minister, Honorable James Marape, MP, who has since been re-elected as the Prime Minister for the 11th Parliament. Commissioner, we have been liaising with his lawyers. You will recall that the summons 21 that was issued to the Prime Minister listed a series of questions in which the Prime Minister was required to answer. The lawyers for the Prime Minister, namely Gemma lawyers, made representation that a statement in written form would be produced to the Commission. Commissioner, you will recall from various appearances and chamber directions issued previously that given the national general elections, the Prime Minister was not in a position to produce to us that written statement. Commissioner, we are still in the process of liaising with the lawyers for the Prime Minister, and we expect to have a written statement produced to the Commission within the next 14 days, Commissioner. But for purposes of updating the Commission, we submit that it is appropriate that a direction be issued to extend summons number 21 to next week, Thursday, that is the 1st of September, at 10 a.m. for mention, so we can then be able to confirm the attendance of his lawyers, namely Gemma lawyers, to make representation, at least update the Commission as to the status of the statement that was to be produced pursuant to summons number 21. So, Commissioner, in those circumstances, we apply to extend summons number 21 to Thursday, 1st September 2022 at 10 a.m. for mention.
Thank you, Council. The reasons are quite clear, and in consideration to that, the Commission therefore directs that summons number 21, dated 17 March 2022, issued to Prime Minister Honorable James Marape, is now extended to Thursday, the 1st of September 2022 at 10 a.m. for mention. Dated this 25th day of August 2022 and authorized by the Commission. Thank you, Council.
Mr. Commission, please. Agenda item number 2, Commissioner, is the return of summons number 3 issued to Curtin Bros Holdings NG Limited. Commissioner, the status of this particular summons is that Curtin Brothers has complied with producing documents pursuant to that summons. You will recall that in the course of the hearings of the Commission previously, evidence was received from the Valuer General, Mr. Gabriel Michael. Curtin Brothers did indicate that they intended to cross-examine Mr. Michael. Commissioner, we have also been made aware that Mr. Michael, the then Valuer General, had resigned from the office of the Valuer General. He had actually been engaged in the national general elections. And during that time, we're in the process of liaising with Mr. Michael to have him available for purpose of cross-examination by Kirkland Brothers Holdings NG Limited. Commissioner, you'll also note that Ashurst PNG lawyers act for Kirkland Brothers in relation to summons number 3. So, Commissioner, in those circumstances, we would apply for summons number 3 to be formally extended to 1st of September 2022 at 10 a.m. for mention.
Thank you, Counsel. The Commission is satisfied with the reasons that have been given, and therefore directs that summons number 3, dated 10th December 2021, issued to Kirkland Brothers Holding NG Limited, is now extended to Thursday, the 1st of September 2022 at 10 a.m. for mention. Dated is 25th day of August 2022, and again authorized by the Commission. Thank you, Counsel.
As the Commission pleases. Commission, item number 3 relates to summons number 4. That's a summons issued to Ballymore number 39 Limited, an entity related to Kirkland Brothers Holdings NG Limited, Commissioner. Similar situation there in which summons has been complied with by Ballymore. Ballymore intends also to cross-examine Mr. Gabriel Michael in relation to evidence he has given as to the valuation of the Motukea Wharf. Commissioner, in those circumstances, for similar reasons outlined in relation to Kirkland Brothers, we also submit that Ballymore number 39 Limited summons number 4 be extended also to the 1st of September 2022 at 10 a.m. for mention.
Thank you, Counsel. In consideration to that, the Commission directs that summons number 4, dated 10 December 2021, issued to Ballymore number 39 Ltd, is extended to Thursday, 1st September 2022 at 10 a.m. for mention. Dated is 25th day of August 2022 and authorized by the Commission. Thank you.
Commission pleases. Commissioner, the next matter is item number 8.
Yes.
That's a return of summons number 14 issued to the Secretary, Department of Lands and Physical Planning, Mr. Benjamin Sampson. Commissioner, the status of that summons is that the Secretary has complied and produced documents that have been tendered previously on the previous occasions. Commissioner, you will also note that the Secretary may be required for cross-examination by various witnesses. So we have essentially extended that summons for the basis of any cross-examination that may be required of documents relating to documents that are in his control and custody that have been produced to the Commission. Commissioner, in those circumstances, we applied to extend summons number 14 also to the 1st of September 2022 at 10 a.m. for mention.
Thank you, Counsel. In consideration to that, the Commission directs that summons number 14, dated 27th of January 2022, issued to Secretary, Department of Lands and Physical Planning, Mr. Benjamin Sampson, is now extended to Thursday, the 1st of September 2022 at 10 a.m. for mention. Dated is 25th day of August 2022 and authorized by the Commission. Thank you, Counsel.
Commission pleases. Commissioner, the next item is number 9 on the list. It's in relation to summons number 15. That summons was issued to the Registrar of Titles, Mr. Ala Ane, Commissioner, a similar situation there with the Secretary for Lands and Secretary for Department of Lands and Physical Planning. For those reasons, Commissioner, we apply to extend summons number 15 to the 1st of September 2022 at 10 a.m. for mention.
Thank you, Council. I'm satisfied with that, and therefore the Commission directs that summons number 15, dated 27 January 2022, issued to the Registrar of Titles, Mr. Ala Ane, is now extended to Thursday, the 1st of September 2022 at 10 a.m. for mention. Dated is 25th day of August 2022 and authorized by the Commission. Thank you, Council.
Commission pleases. Item number 10, Commissioner, is summons number 16, issued to the Minister for Lands and Physical Planning, Honorable John Rosso, MP. Commissioner, you will recall that summons was issued when Honorable John Rosso was the incumbent Minister for Lands and Physical Planning. As my friend Mr. Keeper mentioned, due to the recent publication of allocation of ministries, Honorable Rosso has been retained as the Deputy Prime Minister, and more particularly for our purposes, in relation to summons number 16, has been reappointed as the Minister for Lands and Physical Planning. So we are also in the process of liaising with his office to the extent that he may be required for cross-examination for reasons given earlier in relation to the Secretary for Lands and the Registrar of Titles, Commissioner. So for those reasons, we also apply to extend summons number 16 to Thursday, 1 September 2022 at 10 a.m. for mention.
Thank you, Council. Reasons are accepted, and therefore the Commission directs that summons number 16, dated 27 January 2022, issued to Minister for Lands and Physical Planning, Honorable John Rosso, is now extended to Thursday, the 1st of September 2022 at 10 a.m. for mention. Dated this 25th day of August 2022 and authorized by the Commission. Thank you, Council.
Commission pleases. Item 12, Commissioner, is a summons issued to the Valuer General, Mr. Gabriel Michael. Summons number 19, Commissioner. As I mentioned earlier, Mr. Michael was engaged with the National General Elections, and we are in the process of engaging with him to ascertain his availability for purpose of cross-examination by witnesses that are persons that I've mentioned earlier, namely Curtin Brothers and Ballymore, Commissioner, Ballymore number 39. So, Commissioner, in those circumstances, we apply to extend summons number 19 to Thursday, 1 September, that's next week, at 10 a.m. for mention.
Thank you, Council. The Commission, in consideration to that, directs that summons number 19, dated 10 February 2022, issued to Valuer General Mr. Gabriel Michael, is now extended to Thursday, 1st September 2022 at 10 a.m. for mention. Dated is 25th day of August 2022 and authorized by the Commission. Thank you, Council.
Commissioner, item number 14 is the next matter. That's a summons issued to Honorable Peter O'Neill. Summons number 23, Commissioner. Commissioner, we're in the process of having that summons served on Honorable O'Neill, obviously due to the recent general elections that have just been completed. We expect to complete that within the next 2 weeks, Commissioner. In those circumstances, we apply to extend summons number 23, Commissioner, to Thursday, the 8th of September. That's 2 weeks from now, Commissioner, at 10 a.m. for mention.
I'm satisfied with that, Council, and therefore the Commission directs that summons number 23, dated 10 May 2022, issued to Honorable Peter O'Neill, is now further extended to Thursday, the 8th of September 2022 at 10 a.m. for mention. Dated is 25th day of August 2022 and authorized by the Commission. Thank you.
Mr. Commission, please. Commissioner, item number 20 is the next matter. That summons number 29 issued to Mr. Brian Riches. Mr. Riches was the former Chief Executive Officer of PNG Ports Corporation, Commissioner, by way of background. Commissioner, we have engaged with Mr. Riches, who has agreed to give evidence. He has produced a statement, and he has indicated that he should be available on the 8th of September to formally tender his statement, Commissioner. So in those circumstances, we apply to extend summons number 29 to Thursday, the 8th of September, for mention, Commissioner.
Yes, similarly, the Commission directs that summons number 29, dated 10th of May 2022, issued to Mr. Brian Riches, is now extended to Thursday, the 8th of September 2022 at 10 a.m. for mention. Dated is 25th day of August 2022 and authorized by the Commission. Thank you, Counsel.
Mr. Commission, please. Item number 21, Commissioner, is summons number 30, issued to Mr. Dari Vele. Commissioner, Mr. Vele was the former Secretary for Treasury. Commissioner, we have received information from, or rather, have been in touch with Ms. Twivy of Twivy Lawyers, who has confirmed that she has instructions to receive summons for purpose of assisting the Commission give evidence in respect of that summons. So we apply, Commission, in those circumstances for summons number 30 to be extended to Thursday, the 8th of September 2022 at 10 a.m. for mention.
Thank you, Counsel. The Commission is satisfied with that and therefore directs that summons number 30, dated 10 May 2022, issued to Mr. Dari Vele, is extended to 8 September 2022 at 10 a.m. for mention. Dated is 25th day of August and authorized by the Commission. Thank you, Counsel.
The Commission pleases. Item number 24, Commissioner, is the next matter. That is a summons issued to Haukawa Harry. Haukawa Harry was the former Secretary for Department of National Planning and Monitoring. Commissioner, that is summons number 33. Commissioner, we are in the process of having that summons served on Ms. Harry, and we apply for that summons to be extended also to the 8th of September 2022 at 10 a.m. for mention.
Thank you, Counsel. Similarly, the Commission directs that summons number 33, dated 10 May 2022, issued to Ms. Hakua Harry, is extended to Thursday, the 8th of September 2022 at 10 a.m. for mention. Dated is 25th day of August 2022 and authorized by the Commission. Thank you, Counsel.
Mr. Commission pleases. Item 26 is the next item, Commissioner. That's the summons number 35 issued to Mr. Jamie Stewart. Commissioner Jamie Stewart was one of the persons involved in the evaluation from documents we've obtained from the IPBC. Mr. Stewart was then employed by Ernst & Young. They've been involved in a due diligence process, which we have identified as a witness that ought to give evidence relating to the evaluation process. Commissioner, we're in the process of having that summons effected on Mr. Stewart. We apply for summons number 35 to be extended to the 8th of September to enable service to occur. So we apply for that summons, Commissioner, to be extended to 8th of September at 10 a.m. for mention.
I'm satisfied with that, Council, and therefore the Commission directs that summons number 35, dated 10 May 2022, issued to Mr. Jamie Stewart, is extended to Thursday, 8 September 2022 at 10 a.m. for mention. Dated is 25th day of August 2022 and authorized by the Commission. Thank you.
Commission pleases. Item number 27 is the next matter, Commissioner. At the summons issued to Mrs. Juliana Kubak. Commissioner, summons number 36 is the number of the summons that relates to Ms. Kubak, rather Mrs. Kubak. Commissioner, Mrs. Kubak has engaged with the Commission and has given a written statement, and she has indicated availability on the 8th of September to formally tender that statement, Commissioner. So in those circumstances, we apply to extend summons number 36 to 8th of September at 10 a.m. for mention.
In the circumstances, Council, the Commission directs that summons number 36, dated 10 May 2022, issued to Ms. Juliana Kubak, is extended to Thursday, 8 September 2022 at 10 a.m. for mention. Dated is 25th day of August 2022 and authorized by the Commission. Thank you, Council.
Commission pleases. Item number 28 relates to summons number 37, Your Honor. That is a summons issued to Mr. Justin McGann. Mr. McGann was the general manager for Ballymore number 39 Limited that was involved in the wharf subject of this inquiry, Commissioner. Now, Commissioner, we have engaged with the lawyers for Ballymore number 39, Ashurst PNG lawyers. They have indicated that they are seeking instructions as to whether or not they have instructions to accept service. So we will update the Commission further on the status of that as to whether or not they do indeed have instructions or not to accept service, Commissioner. So for those reasons, we apply to extend summons number 37 to 8th of September at 10 a.m. for mention.
In light of that and the consideration, the Commission directs that summons number 37, dated 10 May 2022, issued to Mr. Justin McGain, is now extended to Thursday, the 8th of September 2022 at 10 a.m. for mention. Dated is 25th day of August 2022 and authorized by the Commission. Thank you.
As the Commission pleases, item number 30, Commissioner, is summons number 39 issued to Mr. Nathaniel Poya. Mr. Poya was the former chairman of Papua New Guinea PNG Ports Corporation Limited, Commissioner. We are in the process of having the summons served on Mr. Poya, Commissioner, and we expect to do that before the next return date, Commissioner, which we anticipate will be before the 8th of September. So for those reasons, we apply to extend summons number 39 to Thursday, 8 September, 10 a.m. for mention.
Thank you, Council. In the circumstances, the Commission directs that summons number 39, dated 10 May 2022, issued to Mr. Nathaniel Poya, is now extended to Thursday, the 8th of September 2022 at 10 a.m. for mention. Dated is 25th day of August 2022 and authorized by the Commission.
As the Commission pleases. Item number 31 is the next matter, Commissioner. That's summons number 40 issued to Mr. Paul Comboy. Commissioner, we are in the process of effecting service on Mr. Comboy. And for those reasons, we apply to extend summons number 40 to the 8th of September as well, at 10 a.m. for mention.
Thank you. I'm satisfied with that, and therefore the Commission directs that summons number 40, dated 10 May 2022, issued to Mr. Paul Comboy, is now extended to Thursday, the 8th of September, 2022 at 10 a.m. for mention. Dated is 25th day of August 2022 and authorized by the Commission. Thank you, Council.
Commission pleases. Item number 32 is the next matter, Commissioner. Summons number 41 issued to Mr. Paul Nerau. Mr. Nerau was the former chairman of IPBC, as it then was, now known as KCH, Commissioner. Commissioner, we also have not served the summons on Mr. Nerau as yet. We anticipate to do that by the next return date, being the 8th of September 2022 at 10 a.m., Commissioner, so we apply to extend the summons to that date and time.
I'm satisfied with that, Council, and therefore the Commission directs that summons number 41 dated 10 May 2022, issued to Mr. Paul Nerau, is extended to Thursday, 8 September 2022 at 10 a.m. for mention. Dated is 25th day of August 2022 and authorized by the Commission. Thank you, Council.
Commissioner, item number 33 is the next matter. That summons number 42 that's issued to Mr. Romilly Kilapat. Mr. Kilapat was the former Secretary for Department of Lands and Physical Planning. Your Honor, the Commissioner will recall that evidence was given by the former Valuer General, Mr. Gabriel Michael, as to allegations relating to Mr. Kilapat's involvement in the valuation process, Commissioner. Hence the issue of that particular summons. Now we are informed, or we have noted from the list of candidates that he was engaged with the national elections for the recent national general elections. So we're in the process of having that summons served on Mr. Kilapat in the coming days, Commissioner. So for those reasons, we apply to have summons number 42 extended to Thursday, the 8th of September, to enable service to occur.
Thank you, Council. The Commission, in consideration to that, directs that summons number 42, dated 10th May 2022, issued to Mr. Romilly Kilapat, is now extended to Thursday, the 8th of September 2022 at 10 a.m. for mention. Dated is 25th day of August 2022 and authorized by the Commission. Thank you.
Commission pleases. The next matter is item 34, Commissioner, return of summons number 43, issued to Mr. Stanley Alphonse. Mr. Alphonse was the Chief Executive Officer of PNG Ports Corporation at the relevant time. Commissioner, Mr. Alphonse has engaged with the Commission. He has produced a statement, Commissioner, and he has indicated his availability on the 8th of September to formally tender his statement. So perhaps, Commissioner, we could apply to extend his summons, number 43, to Thursday, the 8th of September at 10 a.m. for mention.
Thank you, Council. In consideration to that, the Commission directs that summons number 43, dated 10th May 2022, issued to Mr. Stanley Alphonse, is now further extended to Thursday, the 8th of September 2022 at 10 a.m. for mention. Dated is 25th day of August 2022 and authorized by the Commission. Thank you, Council.
As the Commission pleases. Item number 35 is the next matter, Commissioner, in relation to summons number 44. It's a summons issued to Mr. Steve Tessa. Commissioner, we are also in the process of having that summons served on Mr. Tessa. For those reasons, we apply to extend summons number 44 to 8th of September at 10 a.m. for mention.
Thank you, Council. I'm satisfied with that, and therefore the Commission directs that summons number 44, dated 10 May 2022, issued to Mr. Steve Tessa, is extended to Thursday, the 8th of September 2022 at 10 a.m. for mention. dated is 25th day of August 2022, and authorized by the Commission. Thank you, Council.
Mr. Commission pleases. Commissioner, the final matter on today's list, which is item number 37, relates to summons number 46. That's a summons issued to BSP Financial Group Limited. Commissioner, this is a second set of summons that is issued to the bank. The first summons was complied with and fully discharged. This relates to matters concerning accounts of various entities subject of this inquiry. So we're in the process of obtaining documents relating to that summons from the bank, and we should be able to confirm the situation as to the timing of production of those documents. Your Commissioner will note that these documents relate to bank statements that go past almost half a decade. So the bank would obviously need time to collate that information and have it properly indexed and produced to the Commission. So in those circumstances, Commissioner, we apply to extend summons number 46 to Thursday, 8 September 2022 at 10 a.m. for mention.
Yes, in the circumstances, the Commission directs that summons number 46, dated 12 May 2022, issued to BSP Financial Group Limited, is now further extended to Thursday, 8 September 2022, at 10 a.m. for mention. Dated is 25th day of August 2022 and authorized by the Commission. Thank you, Council.
With that, Commissioner, we have no further matters formally listed on the daily diary, except to say, Commissioner, and to remind the public that the terms of reference have been firstly extended, and also they have been amended. So obviously we have yet to receive any formal applications by any persons interested in the inquiry, particularly relating to matters that have been expanded by the amended terms of reference. So we invite the public to read the terms of reference which are broadcast on our website, and to assist the Commission in terms of the matters subject of this inquiry. So I just like to mention that, so that the persons who are interested could do that in terms of reading the terms of reference and the extended and the amended terms of reference, to then make appropriate applications to the Commission. With that, Commissioner, unless there's any further matters, we apply to adjourn these proceedings to next week, Thursday, the 1st of September at 10 a.m. So, Commission, please.
Thank you, Council. Again, the public must be aware of the information that is posted on our website and also the Facebook page that you are following. And it is a public inquiry, and I expect the public of any interest person that needs to come forward, we shall be able to assist you on whatever information that you give us. But as it stands, we have our legal team that is in place, and we can work together to assist you in that manner. Until we return back on the 1st of September 2022, and to be followed on the 8th of September, that are being listed as per the hearing this morning. I'm also aware that the public holiday is on tomorrow, and it's National Prayer Day, and I believe that for the benefit of all of us, we can focus tomorrow and you can enjoy the time with your family, and until we resume again on the 1st of September 2022. So in that regard, Associate, you can now adjourn our hearing to 1st, which is next Thursday. Thank you.